Pallavi, back home at Gandhevi, the story of Pallavi's childhood as a male kid. He was being sent to live with his Nina Masi to study further in Surat. After a few days at home, one night when we all were sitting together at home, my father opened the topic of sending me to Surat for my studies. Father, Pratik, do you want to go to Surat to study further? Do I have to go there alone, Bapuji? Father, yes. Will you be able to live alone? We will come there initially, but then it may not be so frequent. Bapuji, I would like that for the few first days, mother will live with me. Kamal, my sister, Bapuji, actually I am much better in studies than Pratik, and from last 5 years I am coming first in my division. Why not send me there? Now I am in 9th standard, and if I go there and if I get good marks, I can go to good college. Father, no, at this stage, due to difference in educational standard here and at Surat, you may get disturbed and get bad marks. If you wish, I will arrange for your personal tuition of teacher of your liking, so you get very good marks in SSC. We cannot take risk about you now, but Pratik is an average student and there is a possibility of his getting good marks. Father, Pratik, are you really prepared to live alone? If you say yes, I will have to talk to Nina Masi and ask if admission in school there is possible for you. Okay, I will live alone, but at least for some time you will be staying with me initially. Father, I will be with you for 2 to 3 days only, in your mother may live with you for about 2 weeks. Okay. My father called Nina Masi. He told her that he has thought about me studying at Surat. He asked her if she can find out if I can get an admission there, and how much would it cost. Masi, I have few contacts here, and if Pratik really wants to study here, I will get him admitted in a good school. About the cost, please don't worry. I am going to bear the cost for his study. It is good that you have thought of sending him here, because now that he will be in 5th standard, and from 5th standard, pattern of education changes, this will benefit him. Father, thanks for your good wishes, Nina, and your generous offer. But if you are going to bear the cost, I am not sending Pratik there. Don't try for admission. Do you want to talk to Gayatri? Masi, let us not bring our ego in this matter. I withdraw my offer. Generally cost per year comes around 5,000 rupees. You can send that money every year. Father, I will send you 1,000 rupees per month and more in future, because it is really expensive in cities. I can afford to pay the cost. So don't say no, and please inform me when can I bring Pratik for admission there. Masi, sure. I will call back tomorrow evening as to where I am getting him admitted. Next day evening, Masi's phone came and she told my father that I can get admission in Jeevan Bharti school. It is Gujarati medium school but good. 1. She asked if we can come in next 2-3 days. Father, Pratik got only 45% marks, will he be admitted? Masi, don't worry about the past result. He will definitely improve his performance. Father, okay, then we are coming there day after tomorrow. Should I take school leaving certificate from his school? Masi, yes, admission is confirmed. Father, then we all are coming there, and he hung up the phone. My family prepared appropriately and we left for Surat and reached there by night bus. Pallavi, schooling in Surat. The story of Pallavi's childhood is a male kid. Her first turning point in her life when she started to live with her Auntie Nina in Surat. Pallavi, who was talking to a journalist named Nandini, was sitting on her couch fondly remembering her childhood. Pallavi continued her narration of the story about how she as a male child named Pratik, went to live with her Nina Masi for studies, and how it proved to be the first milestone, turning point of her life. Pallavi continued to speak as Nandini listened carefully. When we arrived at Nina Masi's home, she was there to happily greet us. My mom and Kamal were put up in Masi's room, and I along with my father were in a room where we lived previously in summer vacation. After taking dinner, Masi told us that we will go to school at 10 in the morning. We directly went to Principal Tarabe Desai, and finished all formalities and returned home in time to take lunch. Uniform, books and exercise note books etc. were all provided by school. We visited a few relatives, and my father and my sister Kamal returned to Gandhevi. Mother told father that if Pratik gets properly settled, she will return to Gandhevi in 15 days' time. School was to open in 2 days. Next day morning, while taking breakfast, Masi told me that it may take some time for me to adjust to the culture here. But then you are going to pick up the level necessary to be here. She wanted me to score really good marks. Do you understand, Pratik, this correctly? If you show poor performance, I will send you back to your village school. You have to decide your future. There will be discipline in study. First study, good performance, and then only everything else, she said to me. Masi, will you not help me to become a girl? My only purpose of studying here is that only. Masi, I am definitely going to help you become a girl, but I want you to get good education first, the most important part for you. First promise me that you are going to do well in studies, and then only I will find out ways how to fulfill your desire to become a girl. I promise you, Masi, that I will study hard and get good marks. Masi, fine, I expected this only from you. I will first consult proper doctor and decide how to help you. Keep faith in me. Unless I tell you, you are not going to wear girl's dress. At 11 she left home for office. She contacted her friend Dr. Jyoti and gave report about how I behaved in vacation and why I have come to Surat for studying. She asked Dr. Jyoti to fix appointment with concerned doctor. Dr. Jyoti, give me a day or two and I will contact you again. After 3 days, in afternoon, Dr. Jyoti contacted Nina Masi and informed her that she has found a proper and reliable doctor. When you want to take appointment? She asked. Masi, earliest is better. Dr. Jyoti, keep online, I am trying a conference call. She called Dr. Kusum Agrawal and asked her if she can talk. Dr. Kusum, Jyoti, I am free, in fact there is no appointment now, so I am thinking of going home early. Dr. Jyoti, I talked to you about Pratik today. Is it possible to see him today? Dr. Kusum, what time can he come? Masi, any time you say. We can come even in half an hour. Dr. Kusum, is it possible at 4? Bring the boy. Also. Masi, yes. We are coming at 4. She took address from Dr. Jyoti. Dr. Jyoti told Nina, Dr. Kusum is a psychiatrist, meaning she gives counseling and if required gives medicines. Masi called home and talked to Tej, asking her to pick auto and bring me and mother before 4. She gave her address of Dr. Kusum Agrawal. She told Tej that she will directly come to Dr. Kusum's consulting room. All of them reached Dr. Kusum's consulting room before 4 and seated in a waiting room. When they were called, Masi went inside and introduced me and mother. Dr. Kusum talked with mother and I for about 1 hour. Finally she asked me, Pratik, why do you want to wear girl's dress? Because I am a girl and now I want you to make me a real girl. So that I can be a girl openly in society. Dr. Kusum turned to Masi and said, I am sure that mentally Pratik is a girl, but he is very young. We cannot take important decision to change his gender now, and we will wait till he becomes adult. We periodically review his status and then take a final decision. Masi, till then how to go about? Should we prevent him wearing girl's dress? Dr. Kusum, he is unstoppable. We go for few medical tests to know his hormones conditions, special chemicals in human body which defines and controls sexual behavior, and then begin with some mild treatment. There are two main course of action. Block male hormones secretion. Enhance female hormones secretion. In my opinion, we go for blocking male hormones secretion so that prominent male characteristics does not develop like hair and mustache on face, deep voice development etc. To decide the dosage we need medical tests which can be done reliably only at Mumbai. I will collect the sample now if you wish, and we get report in 1 week and we start giving medicines. Masi, should we allow him wearing of girl's dress? Dr. Kusum, it is better. It will make his mind peaceful and will able to concentrate in study. Masi requested Dr. Kusum to take a blood sample. Dr. Kusum asked one of her nurses to take blood sample, after which all of us left her consulting room. We reached home around 6:30. Masi asked Tej to prepare dinner and also told her that I am going to become a girl, so we all must call him as Pallavi only from today, and behave with him as if she is a girl only. We will also ask him to do things which generally a girl does. When school starts, after returning from school from 7 p.m. to next day morning, he is going to wear only girl's dress. Tej went for preparing food. Masi told me, tomorrow morning after bath we will do puja, and after that, you will start living the life of a girl. Once again I remind you that if your study is not good, I will stop and make you return to your native place Gandhi. Pratik, Masi, please don't send me back. I will surely show you my best performance and I will wear girls' clothes after doing puja only. Masi asked me to start TV and see whichever program I liked. At 9:30 I went to bed and slept peacefully and woke up only at 7 mornings when my Masi was trying to wake me up. She touched and said, Pallavi, get up. We have to do puja. You are beginning your new life. Imagine my happiness listening to those words. Pallavi, new life begins. The story of Pallavi's childhood is a male kid. The beginning of a new life in Surat. I got up quickly and finished my daily routine. Masi made me wear a red-colored frock, bangles, earrings, payals, kajal in the eyes, and took me to a Singhasan, a small temple-like structure made of wooden in the home for worship, and asked me to pray to goddess Bahucharji, often worshipped by trans women in Gujarat, to show mercy on me and make me a complete girl as early as possible. I will do all vrats and pujas as is generally being observed by girls. Neena Masi offered me prasad, did arati and then got up. I bowed down to touch the feet of my mother and Neena Masi and took their blessings. Both of them hugged me warmly. Masi called Tej, her domestic help, and asked her to keep Pallavi aka me with her and asked me to help Tej a little in kitchen. Mother went to her room. Masi returned to drawing room and got busy with phones talking to various persons. After a few days, the school reopened and my routine changed too, as Masi had previously told me. I had no complaints. In fact, I was feeling very natural and happy, though I was restricted not to go out of flat as a girl. Masi collected reports and discussed with Dr. Kusum about dosage of hormones, follow-up visits and observation to be made. In between, Masi visited Dr. Kusum to understand why people do cross-dressing. She got information, and upon returning home, she explained to mother and Tej this information. It was found in observations done during counseling and research in modern science that 1. Mother raises the male child as girl in childhood by dressing him as girl. 2. The only male child in family among females. 3. When in mother's womb, there is someone in family who is a cross-dresser and mother supports that member. This influence gets somehow transferred to child in womb. 4. Shy or not good-looking or person suffering from severe inferiority complex does not get friendship of girl and so creates imagination of him as girl and starts cross-dressing. 5. Some incidents in early life having everlasting effect on the growing male child. 6. Out of proportion affection for mother and weak father. 7. Delicate body structure leading to continuous teasing and may be abused sexually from family, school and college friends and society in general. 8. Curiosity of wearing different dresses, jewelry, and soft touch of clothes etc. and then starts liking it and continues. 9. Participation in some function as female and then developing a liking for it. 10. In some cases genetic code is responsible for such behavior. As per WHO of UNESCO, of UNO's medical experts finding that there may be psychological or genetic or hormonal problem prior or after the birth of child, but frankly speaking no one really knows for sure, not even psychologists and endocrinologists, why male cross-dresses as female. Marcy. Exactly what does it means to be a cross-dresser? Dr. Kusum, cross-dresser is a person who dresses clothing traditionally worn by that of opposite sex. Marcy, is it true that cross-dressers are gay, homosexual? Dr. Kusum, no, this is not true. Most of the cross-dressers are heterosexuals and live a normal manly life. The proportion of gay, homosexuals among cross-dressers is only a small percentage. Marcy, it means cross-dressers are effeminate man? Dr. Kusum, even this is also not true. They show womanly behavior only when they are cross-dressed. Most of gay cross-dressers maintain a fine balance between their masculinity and femininity. Nobody can even doubt about their secret desire. Actually, it is a fact that Navy and law enforcement officers, firefighters, test pilots, doctors, engineers, professionals, sportsmen and even rocket scientists are among cross-dressers. Marcy, but is it true that cross-dressers ultimately want to undergo surgical sex change operation? Dr. Kusum, most cross-dressers are perfectly happy with their normal life as a man. A very few small percentage of individuals feel so strongly about being a woman trapped in a man's body that he goes for sexual reassignment surgery. Marcy, to what extent cross-dressers are seeking sexual partners? Dr. Kusum, while females sometimes use clothing to signal sexual availability, most of the time a woman's attire is simply a personal expression of attitude and style. It's the same with cross-dressers. Most of the cross-dressers avoid sexual relationship with others. Marcy, is cross-dressing not a mental disorder? Dr. Kusum, modern psychology accepts that cross-dressing is an expression of personality, which is as immutable as left-handedness. Any problems cross-dressers may develop are in reaction to social stigma and prejudice. Dr. Kusum, no, it is not illegal. People are free to wear whatever fashion and style of clothing they choose and cannot be compelled by authorities to restrict their apparel to gender-specific attire, else women wouldn't be seen in pantsuits, jeans, t-shirts, etc. Marcy, many wives complain why her husband kept his cross-dressing secret from her. Dr. Kusum, until relatively recently, cross-dressing was a subject about which little was Known. Newly developed knowledge and support resources have opened lines of communication between cross-dressers and their spouses. Those who keep cross-dressing a secret do so out of fear they will lose their life partner. Secretive behavior is driven by guilt and shame inculcated by social institutions. Cross-dressers love wife and children like any normal man loves his family members. This is not an excuse for deception, but it may help you understand why some cross-dressers act as they do. Marcy, why cross-dresser clings to clothes of opposite sex? Dr. Kusum, cross-dressing allows a person to release his girl within, to express those personality traits that are normally not permitted to those who are locked into the male role. Cross-dressing serves to unlock the barrier which separates these two categories of male and female, and allow men who are normally trapped in the masculine role to escape and experience a feminine role. There is a common belief that when a man dresses up in soft, feminine attire, therefore he feels and acts feminine. Clothing serves as a lens to bring out, nurture, project, and amplify personality components which are already within an individual, but for some reason are blocked, slowed, or stifled by some source, usually socially constructed roles or norms. Clothing serves as a lens to amplify these traits, to make it easier for a person to express them. Marcy, if we strictly behave with the cross-dressing person and force him not to wear female clothes at all, what will happen? Dr. Kusum, possibly if the desire is very strong he will run away from home and in all probability may become eunuch if he is weak, or he may get good education and then go for sex change operation. Marcy, thank you doctor for educating me. I will not force Pallavi and I will try to fulfill her wishes. Dr. Kusum, allow him his own space. It is also observed that in many cases when cross-dresser is accepted, first the frequency of cross-dressing increases to daily and if possible for full day. But then gradually it reduces to either once in a week or only on some special occasions. Even some leave cross-dressing totally. Marcy, can you summarize what you found about cross-dressers? Dr. Kusum, as per society norms, culture and beliefs, the population of our planet is divided into two sexes, male and female. Majority of population belongs to only these two divisions. But simultaneously there exist groups of people, which show sex orientation deviations between males and females in varying degrees. Even till recently medical science also divided population into these two categories only. As research and understanding in psychology and genetic branch of science have increased, the medical fraternity has accepted the existence of people opting for variation in sex orientation. The major among the sex orientation variation is classified as cross-dresser, transvestite, homosexuals, lesbians, transgender and transsexuals. Among cross-dressers, depending upon the stage and medical history, for some there are chances of making the person normal, i.e., heterosexual, but in large majority of these groups, people cannot be helped medically, psychologically. The only option available is the acceptance of them as they are. Spouse, partners, children, family members and friends who are affected by the behavior of such people and society in general will have to understand such people. They are also human beings, they seek acceptance and understanding. In absence of acceptance they always suffer from sense of guilt. The percentage of people falling in these categories is increasing and it is man who suffers maximum. Surprisingly, women can easily wear male clothing and behaviors and is accepted in society. From the survey done it was found that most of them are intelligent, holding high position socially and professionally, creative and quite sensitive. It covers the age group from very small kids to 80 years old. This group is about 10% of male in India as per estimate made by social agencies working with cross-dressers, homosexual, bisexual, transgender and transsexual. We really do not know exact figure because no scientific surveys are conducted with this. They said goodbye to each other. After few days again on one night Masi told me that now she has worked out a complete plan for me. It will have 3 parts to completely get trained as girl, woman. 1. Short term, meaning to be completed in 1 year. 2. Medium term, meaning to be completed from 1 to 3 years. 3. Long term, going for more than 5 years. First, let us start with long term plan. Priority wise, it will be 1. Good education so that if you change your sex you can be economically independent. 2. Learning classical dance like either Bharatnatyam or Odissi. This is a must because genetically you are male. Girl, woman is very expressive and displays the same through eye movement, facial expression, body movement and emotions. The only way to get perfection is to learn dance properly and effectively. Medium-term plan will cover 1. Learning how to walk, talk, sit, handle clothes and most importantly voice training. To learn this, first decide which girl, woman is going to be your role model. Meaning you would like to look and behave similar to your role model. You can read magazines and view TV so that you can observe and practice. 2. Learning different hairstyles and advanced makeup techniques. In short-term period you will have to learn 1. Small things like preparing tea, coffee, simple food preparation of daily consumption. 2. Learn basic makeup techniques. I will arrange tutor for everything so you need not worry. Your training will start from coming Thursday. Slowly I will start introducing you to my friends and others in my circle and in society in general, but till you pass 7th standard your dressing as a girl will be limited to only within this flat unless Dr. Kusum wants to see you as girl. We will not tell this to anybody except those who already know about it. Your school timings are 1 to 6 so you can do your study in morning from 8 to 10:30 and do homework in evening. You will go to bed latest by 11 p.m. Now let us talk about your education. Which are your weak subjects? What are your other interests? I told Masi, mathematics is my weak subject then. English is not good. I like drawing and handwork related work. Masi, I will get you tutor for mathematics and English. I will make you member of good library where English books are available. You will start with picture type of stories and I will personally help you. Your English must be good. Mathematics as a subject can be omitted in SSC. Me, can I play with PU as a girl? Masi, I will tell you if I think proper. Anything your mother or Tej wants to ask. We remained silent so Masi told she has nothing to say so let us all go and do our own work. I went and started TV and slept there only. Pallavi, training begins. The story of Pallavi's childhood as a male kid. The beginning of a new life in Surat. Today is Thursday. At 7 p.m. Deepti Shah came. Just before that Piyu and Bharti came. Masi, meet Deepti Shah. She is your Bharatnatyam teacher. She told Deepti that as per our talk I have arranged 2 more students. She is Piyu and the other is Bharti. Nina Masi called me and she said, this is my Pallavi. She must learn to express like girl perfectly. You know she is a boy. Because Thursday is considered a good day she has come today but from next week she will come every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and the session will be for 1 hour and on every Sunday at 10 mornings and at night I copied dance notes in my exercise book. which will be given to others next day morning so that they can also copy. Mother returned home next day saying she is confident that Masi will give love and take your care like me, maybe more than me. Now she has nothing to worry about me. I became member of the Narmad library, which has good collection of pictorial books in English and other English books. Masi gifted me Oxford English to Gujarati dictionary and taught me how to use it. Regular schooling has started. My all types of training also started. The daily life is going as per decided routine and nothing significant happened till the second week of July. In July, as per our Hindu calendar, in the month of Ashadha, Vrat, religious ritual function comes which is known as Aluna Vrat, in which girls from the age of 3 years to unmarried girls up to 20 years age observe fast for 5 days. They can take only selected food one time a day. They wear new clothes and puts up makeup, jewelry etc. Go to each other's house, go to temple, dance together, play together and pass all 5 days together. Only at night they go back to their home. They worship Goddess Parvati and pray for husband of their liking. On the last day's night girls do not sleep and enjoys by doing many activities. Masi, Pallavi, since you are going to live as girl, do you want to do this vrat? I said yes, actually I am eager to do it. Masi said she will call Piyu and Bharti and you can do it. During this festival I got 2 more finds, Varsha and Mana. We enjoyed the whole festival cum rituals very much. There were regular follow-up with Dr. Kusum and tests to be done every 3 months. I got good marks in first terminal exam. Masi and my family were happy that I am improving in my studies. My other training was going smoothly and my teachers were happy. Again nothing significant happened till Navratri. Masi purchased few more dresses, 1 new waist-length wig and silky hania choli. She asked my dance teacher to make me perfect in Ras Garba, a form of dance. She told me that with Piyu and other friends I can go on grounds and do Ras Garba openly. If she wishes she can also participate in our society function. This will give you confidence of going in public. If someone recognize and ask you or tease you, just say you like all these things and nothing more. My Navratri went excellent. My first year got completed and in vacation I went to my village. In between as and when possible my father, mother and sister visited me and stayed with me for a day or 2. Like this 2 more years passed and I came in 8th standard. I showed gradual improvements in study and everyone was happy with my educational results. My achievements in last 3 years of various training: 1. I learnt preparing daily eating food items. 2. I learnt makeup completely except bridal makeup. 3. I learnt mehendi as good as professional except bridal mehendi. 4. I am able to speak equally good in male and female voice but still needs improvement. 5. I passed 3rd year exam of Bharatnatyam with good marks. 6. I can sit, walk and behave quite naturally as girl. I asked Masi when I can have my ears and nose pierced. When can I start growing my hair so that wig is not needed? Masi, when you will come in 10th standard. Instead of Aluna Vrat you will start doing Jaya Parvati Vrat. You will wear sari and go to temple from home to do puja. 1 month before that I will get your ears pierced. Nose piercing will be done only when actually we decide to go for sex change operation. From 10th standard you can start growing your hair and I will have to find some reason to convince your father for growing your hair.